Hello YouTube, this is AugustusLarch, and I was just watching the CBC News, and what really got me is they keep talking about greenhouse gases and carbon emissions and all this stuff and being green. And I've already told people about the fallacy of the green movement. I mean, really, this planet we live on, planet Gaia, I hate when they don't use... This planet has a name. She's alive. And nobody uses her correct name. I mean, really. Earth is something that the Vatican said. That's still in force today, but people just aren't mindful of anything anymore. They're dumb. And if they think that if the Industrial Revolution, they burnt coal. Everybody burnt coal in their house at one time. In a bigger city, everybody had their old coal burning thing. There was no electricity. Tell you what, there was a lot of greenhouse gases back then. Where's the correlation? I mean, and what's their data? I live in Minnesota. I haven't seen it get any warmer at all, really. This year, okay, we happen to have a really mild fall, but didn't it catch up again? Now we got this bone-crushing below zero temperatures in Minnesota, so it all evened out. So it's just a scam. They're scamming you. As long as they got the budget and the network to saturate their message on you. If they lie often enough, people will begin to believe it. And it is a lie that the climate is changing. Actually, I think it's getting colder. I think everything is getting weirder. I don't know if the day is the right length again. There's something that has the aspect of an electronic watch with a quartz crystal in it, right? Couldn't this power grid... Everybody in this world is next to a power grid. Except me sometimes. And my watch goes caca-cuckoo. And I wonder who's right. I've had so many watches go crazy on me. Because sometimes I'm a long distance away from any grid. At all. So I wonder what's happening and how much this world has been cultivated to just believe anything without question. And how far will it go? How alone will I get in this world? And another thing, they unveiled in Jakarta, Indonesia, where Barack Obama lived as a child. They have a statue of Barack Obama. Like Barack Obama is anything but a puppet. Like any American president is anything but a puppet. And I used to think that America was alone in being in this non-novativity that they have. They're just naive. They just don't even consider what they should be considering all the time. That this world is run by a few powerful people who direct everybody around like animals, like trained animals. And they don't care about us. They just want more control. And watch them get it every day. Oh man, they've set in motion an irreversible trend with getting people lockstep to anything that doesn't make any sense at all. No rational sense in the world. But yet, like being green, like humans, like we'd have that kind of impact. I tell you what, ants, the species of ants outweigh human beings by mass around 7 times. Yeah. They outbalance us by mass by about 7 times. And look at an ant. Look what it can do. So, yeah. People are just they don't have the perspective. They don't have the context. They don't use their being at all. They don't check for objectivity. They don't check for rational delivery of something. Something isn't rationally delivered. If they're not making sense, if they're contradicting logic, well, it's a scam. If they tell you constantly one side of the story without any, like, for instance, global warming, without any opposition, and there's plenty, they just don't let them, they don't let their voice be heard. For what reason? Oh yeah, it must be a freaking scam. The world is a scam. I felt isolated and alone before. Even more so now. Good thing I'm conditioned for it. It's been my whole life. I mean, I have acquaintances, girlfriends, you know, lifelong friends that would do anything for me, but I'd do anything for them, really. But we don't click. Very few people click with what I'm about. And all I had to sit there and nobody gets me type of thing for my whole freaking life. I'm about ready to go full ascetic again and just go wandering out into the wasteland and into the wilderness and living like an animal again. This world isn't doing it for me. This is AugustusLarch. Thank you for watching YouTube.